All right, we have problem 34 for our SAT prep section, our series on calculator. So we have for the elements in the periodic table, having atomic numbers 1 through 18. The bar graph summarizes the number of elements by the number of valence electrons. How many of these elements have at most 4 valence electrons? So using our principles of reading our data, reading our graphs, we want to look for important information, okay? We see numbers here, numbers 1 through 18. The only other number that's important here, we see at most 4, okay? At most 4, okay? We don't even need to know what valence electrons are because our graph is in terms of valence electrons, so just cross it out. You could call it whatever you want. You can call it, I don't know. I used bunnies before, we'll use hamsters. Okay, so each one of these 1 or 2 hamsters for all of them. Just call them hamsters. You don't need to know what valence electrons is. That's the point I'm trying to illustrate here. You don't even need to know what they are. All you need to know is we want to find how many of them have at most 4 of whatever it is. So at most 4 hamsters, okay? This one has 1 or 2, which means that is at most 4 because 1 or 2 cannot be more than 4, okay? 3 or 4 is also at most 4 because 4 is the highest possible value. 5 or 6, at minimum, the smallest number possible is 5. 5 is more than 4. 5 is greater than 4. And similarly, 7 is greater than 4 for 7 and 8. So it cannot be either of these ones. So how many elements have at least 4 hamsters? It's going to be this first one and this second one, which means all we have to do is add their sums listed in the bar graph together. So we have 6 plus 4, and that should be the easiest math problem you've done the whole day. Make sure you don't overthink this. It's just going to be 6 plus 4 equals 10. Do not get tripped up by the context of the periodic table, valence electrons, atomic numbers, all of that stuff. Look at what it's asking. How many of this is this going to be? Which is specifically how many of the elements have at least 4 valence electrons. And then we read our graph, we see 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 can at most be 4. All of these numbers together is 6 plus 4, which equals